Lexington police are investigating a hit and run after a sanitation worker was hit by a car this morning.
Road crews in Pulaski County say they are ready for whatever will fall from the skies later today.
Today is a first alert severe weather day as we're tracking the potential for some accumulating snow through parts of our area. We could see a couple of inches in some cases. I'll take a closer look and track it hour by hour for you.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. WKYT News starts now with First Alert Weather.
Good afternoon from WKYT News. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Barbara Bailey. Thanks for joining us today. Now, as we head towards the weekend, many areas could get in on the first measurable snow of the new year.
And that could mean some potentially nasty road conditions in some communities. It is a WKYT First Alert Severe Weather Day to keep you informed. Let's go to meteorologist Jim Caldwell, who is tracking it for us, and find out what's in store.
And we're actually starting to see radar Defender light up with more snow showing up here in the Lexington area, at least on radar, and you can see some stretching all the way back toward our south down into the Bowling Green area. And this is that northern flank, the one that we're going to watch very closely for you, that had the most snow potential as it entered the colder air quicker than the rest. As you see down to the south, a big gap in the action, but some showers also showing up down around London into Somerset. So as far as radar is concerned, it's certainly trying to paint that picture in here. The air's still relatively dry, but did get a report here in Lexington a little while ago, a little light snow already falling, and even more down to our south as well. As the moisture increases, it's going to be a little easier for this snow to fly. We look out into eastern Kentucky, and there you see it's mainly quiet, at least at the moment, but that atmosphere will get moistened up as we progress through the day, and we'll see more moisture increase, giving them a better chance of some rain and some snow. A little rain, a little snow out there during the afternoon hours, so that light snow on the northern edge of this system, and then you've got the rain to the south. But tonight the snow will increase as that colder air catches up and that moisture rolls its way through eastern Kentucky, and then we'll have some light snow at least through the noon hour, and then it tries to wrap up, and then we brace ourselves for another little chance of wintry weather coming up on Sunday. We'll take a closer look at all of this, guys, coming up in just a few minutes.
A lot to keep track of. Thank you, Jim.
Well, road crews in southern Kentucky say they're ready for whatever the weather dishes out later today and tonight.
It's already been snowing a little bit in Pulaski County, but crews say their concern is more about this afternoon and into tonight. WKYT's Phil Pendleton is in Somerset. He shows us what crews are doing to prepare in our top story at noon. Phil?
I've already seen several different kinds of precipitation this morning. Just north of here in Lincoln County, I drove through a pretty significant snowfall several hours ago. Here in Pulaski County right now, it's just cloudy. The roads are wet. But just north of here in the Eubank and Science Hill areas, there was a good snowfall also this morning. Now, the Pulaski County garage was a busy place, men fixing up trucks, changing tires, and making sure everything is ready. The supervisor tells me that they've only had really 2 snow events so far this season, and this would be one of the first of this calendar year.
We're good on our salt supply. We've got 300 or 400 ton in the dry here, and we've got another 100 ton that is waiting to be delivered from Louisville. And we have 5 pickups that we use in the subdivisions to salt, and we've got 12 bigger trucks with snow blades on them. We got 4 graders.
Pulaski County is one of the larger counties geographically in Kentucky, about 2,000 county roads alone to cover. Their fleet of trucks and men will be covering 16-hour shifts once the snow starts. In Pulaski County, Phil Pendleton, WKYT.
Phil, thank you. We also heard from the State Highway Department in Pulaski County. We're told that all of their trucks and crews are standing by waiting for the weather to set in, if it does. All right, viewers from all across the Commonwealth are showing us what's falling in their neighborhoods.
Michelle Allen sent us this picture from Corbin this morning. The hood of her truck was covered with sleet. Summer Brown also sent us this picture. You can see the flakes falling in Columbia. Remember, you can help us track the snow from your own backyard. Send us your eyewitness pictures on Facebook or Twitter. Be sure to use the hashtag WKYTRulesWinter. A sanitation worker is in the hospital this midday after being hurt on the job. Police say he was hit by a car this morning while picking up items on Mount McKinley Way. That driver kept going. WKYT's Hillary Thornton talked with a woman who called 911 to get help for the worker.
Lexington police say that sanitation worker was taken from here on Mount McKinley Way to the hospital with a severe leg injury. Neighbors say the hit and run happened just after 8 o'clock Friday morning.
Started hearing screaming, and I was like, what in the world is going on? So I looked outside my window and I saw a guy just laying there screaming and screaming and screaming. I ran, grabbed my house phone, I ran out there, called 911, and his partner said, you know, he got hit by a car.
She says the worker was picking up a big box off the curb when a car hit him and then took off. Police say the worker's partner describes that vehicle as a gold Chevy Malibu or a Toyota. Now, there was a vehicle matching that description found parked in the area, and Lexington police are now working to figure out if that is the vehicle involved. In Lexington, Hillary Thornton, WKYT.
Hillary, thank you. And Lexington police did tow that gold Chevy Malibu away for further investigation.
All right, we've had an unusual occurrence in the last few minutes. State Senator Brandon Smith is speaking out a day after he had his DUI charge, saying that it should be dropped because of a more than 100-year-old Kentucky law, part of the 1891 Constitution. Well, about a half hour ago, Smith unexpectedly showed up at WYMT, our sister station in Hazard, to tell his side of the story. Smith was arrested on the opening night of the legislative session. Yesterday in court, his attorney cited that statute in the Constitution of Kentucky, saying that members of the General Assembly will be privileged from arrest during the legislative session, except in cases of treason, felony, breach, or surety of the peace. Well, this morning, Smith said that he was not drinking the night of the arrest. He says the 1891 law is not there to let people off the hook, but says that it is protection for political targeting. And we'll have much more from Smith's interview, the exclusive with us, coming up later today on WKYT. Investigators have identified a woman found murdered in an eastern Kentucky home. State police say the victim is 55-year-old Deborah Baker of Middlesboro. Police say she was found around midnight this morning inside a home south of Pineville on Old Bell High Road. State police and the Bell County Sheriff's Office have not given much more information about the suspect in the case.
Funeral services will be held tonight to remember a man found murdered in his home. 40-year-old Todd Schumacher died Sunday. Investigators say his boyfriend and roommate Matthew Donahue stabbed him to death in their Lamont Drive home. Schumacher's visitation and funeral will be held from 5 to 8 tonight at the Clark Legacy Center in Brannon Crossing. The community donated more than $12,000 to a memorial fund set up by Schumacher's family to help with funeral expenses.
The governor has ordered flags on state buildings be flown at half-staff in honor of Wendell Ford. The longtime senator and former governor of the Commonwealth died yesterday morning at his home in Owensboro. He was 90 years old. Ford's body will lie in state at the state capitol rotunda from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. on Sunday. His memorial service will be at 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon. His funeral service and burial will then take place Tuesday in Owensboro.
We're tracking a crime alert this midday in Lexington. Police are investigating a robbery at the Waffle House on North Broadway near the interstate. Just before 5 this morning, one man showed a gun while another jumped over the counter and demanded cash. They ran off into a nearby neighborhood. The owner says this isn't the first time they've been robbed. He hopes security cameras will help catch these robbers.
We have really good footage of the incident. We've upgraded our camera system, so we get some really good digital access to what happened. So we'll get that information to the police today.
There were customers inside the store at the time, but no one was hurt.
Lexington police are investigating a burglary at an American Legion post on Man o' War Place. Someone ransacked offices in the building. A cleaning crew discovered the crime this morning. Police say whoever broke in knew what they were looking for because only certain places were damaged. At this point, police are still not sure exactly what all was stolen. An eastern Kentucky road is shut down indefinitely, all because of a big boulder. A big rock blocking Kentucky 550. You can see there it's also known as Combs Road in Perry County. Both the Airport Gardens McDonald's and Perry County Central High School are within sight of the boulder. State highway officials say the boulder moved about a foot overnight and was only stopped by a large tree. The road is closed between Crawford Mountain Road and the McDonald's in order for workers to remove that big rock. That is a big one, for sure.
Yes, it is. Would get your attention.
Well, good news for folks who travel through Louisville a lot.
Construction on the downtown portion of the Ohio River Bridge project is ahead of schedule. In fact, the Courier-Journal says the new bridge will open next January, 3 months earlier than expected. The project began in the summer of 2013.